Hey all you awesome YouTubers out there. Today we're going to be talking about spin art and how to get started in it. Okay, so where to start? Well, let's start with paint. Basically, for doing spin art, you just want any type of paint that's made for doing paint pours. Personally, we've been using the Artist Loft paint, pouring paint, and the Deco Art Fluid Acrylics pouring paint. How do you know what colors to choose? Go with what you like, or at the end of the day, grab your friend the pocket color wheel and look at the complementary colors on the back. Choose colors that are going to work well together. Alright, so after paint you need canvas. Me personally, I like using the 8x8 canvases. It's stretched, so it's got these cool spreader bars in here. And what's cool is that when they make stretched canvas, it's not a solid frame. What it is 4 pieces of wood that slide into slots in the corners. Why is this important for spin art? It's not really, it's just kind of something cool and something that we exploit. After that, you're going to need something to spin it. This is my wife's drill. She uses an impact driver. You can tell by all the paint, she has a lot of fun with this thing. Me, I've been using just a regular drill, but one of the things I did do was put an impact bit on the end of it so that it'll accept impact bits as well. Why are we using impacts? Well, they're really easy to take on and off the drill. So when you're done doing a spin, you can actually separate your painting from the drill. So attaching the painting to the drill with that impact bit on there, and I'll move up for this one. All we gotta do is just slide it in and boom, that thing is locked. It's ready to spin. To take it off, I can simply release it and pull it out. So yes, we actually use jigs that we attach to the canvas and then just attach the whole thing to a drill to do our spins. This is one of our first jigs. All this is a impact nut driver. You can kind of see the end of the nut driver sticking out the bottom. What we did was we took a piece of wood, measured it and cut it shorter than the inside of our canvas, attached some metal plates to it, and glued this impact bit into the wood. That way, it just slips right inside and we can screw it right into the frame. Once it's screwed into the frame, stick it on our drill, go have some fun. Now, my wife wasn't thrilled about screwing stuff into the frame. She didn't want there to be holes. She challenged me to come up with a different way to attach this to something that would be an impact bit. So here it is, our secret, how we attach canvases, what we use to do it. And this is what I came up with. This is absolutely insane. What we have here on the top is a deep wingnut driver. You can get these off of Amazon. This is what they look like. I will throw a link in the description below. It's an impact bit too. Then we simply have a threaded, I believe it's a 3/4 inch PVC pipe. We have a couple of couplings on the sides, and I'll get a little bit closer. All this is on the ends is a turnbuckle. You can get these at Lowe's, Home Depot, any good hardware store. So I would buy a turnbuckle, I would cut it in half, and then we'll get into the build in a bit. From there, I cut the ends off of the screws because they come with a hook on one side and a loop on the other. And then just took a little bit of copper pipe, slipped it over the end with some glue to glue it on there so it doesn't do anything. This side is solid, it doesn't churn. This side I sanded the coupling down so I can spin it. So why do we do this? This thing will expand out and hold anything from an 8x8 to a 10x10 canvas. And now comes the fun part, trying to actually do it for you. So we've got our canvas. We have those cool little slots we talked about. I'm going to take my solid side and slip it into one of those slots. My loose side, I'm going to slip into the other slot so that we have opposing. Get my fingers out of the way so you can see. So we have opposing. It's still loose though. Hence the reason for the one side being able to twist. I can take this side and simply twist it. And because I'm using a turnbuckle, trying to hold this thing so it can be in the camera frame is insane, by the way. I can just tighten this and make it as tight as I want. Now that canvas is not going to come off. It does go back and forth a little bit, but you know what, that's all right. It makes it more fun when you're doing spins. Once we have it on, grab our drill, since we're using impact bits, slip it in, and we are ready to spin. Once we're done spinning, it's pretty much the exact opposite process. Now keep in mind, if this is all wet paint up here, we don't want to mess with our painting. Hence the reason we came up with this was to just try and make it a little bit easier. I simply pull that out, and now I can balance this on my hands, and I will tilt it. I can twist my turnbuckle, and then see if I got it loose enough, pull it out. And now I can take my painting and go put it someplace to dry. And that, my friend, is how to get started in spin art. Basically, you need a way to attach your canvas to something to put into a drill, and then pour some paint on it and spin. It is absolutely a lot of fun. Spin art is a great way to introduce people to art, including kids. Why? Because it's fun. It really is a blast. That's what we do when we just want to relax with friends and family, is we go outside, put up the Easy Up, pull out a bunch of paint and canvases, and just have a good time. With that, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And you know what? Go out and paint something.